Good morning, traders. This is a live trade recap. I took 2 trades this morning, starting at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I ended a little bit early because one of the trades hit its profit target around 9:40 a.m., so I didn't go to the normal 10:30 a.m. And I always start with my screener. So right now I'm just trading mid caps. Make sure that whatever screener you're using, if you're using this custom screener, you always click these 3 dots, click modify. Otherwise, the filters will not be applied. So those are my filters, and then you could double check to make sure that it's using your applied filters by checking the price range. So this screener uses a price range of $5 to $100. So if I click here, I see that it's stopping at $100 and it goes as low as $5. So I know I'm using the correct screener. Then I organize it by volume, and at the open I'm looking for stocks that are trading with 1 million shares or more, which takes a little while to build up because at the open they start off basically at 0 and start adding up. So there was only 2 stocks right at the open that had 1 million shares traded. You'll see those in the video. Let's take a look at that right now. So CLOV was the first one that met that criteria. This is my screener criteria right here. So stocks with 1 million shares or more. And then once I have my chart filled with those stocks, I check that they're trading above the 200 MA, and that ensures that they are in a long-term uptrend, and that it just increases the probability of long positions working out. Remember that long does not mean the time that you're in the trade. It just means that you're buying at a lower price, hoping the price goes up so you could sell it for a profit. So FUBO was the next one that met the screener criteria, and you could see right at the open it was trading above its previous high. So in that case, it's still the same thing. It just means that I have to look for an entry right away. So here I'm checking that these are both trading above the 200 MA, and they are. So I'm just checking, waiting for a pullback now on FUBO, and I'm waiting for CLOV to trade above its previous day high, which actually was a little bit lower than that 1238. Once it got close, I checked and made sure that it was in the right place. So here's where I'm going back on the chart and seeing, okay, it was more like 1226. So obviously it's trading above its previous day high. Waiting for a pullback on CLOV. I'm starting to get the pullback on FUBO. And then as soon as a 1 minute candle makes a new high, I get in. I think it happens on this next candle. So there we go. So 3316, yeah, it's happening right there. Let me back it up a little bit so you can see it in real time. 3316 is a new high. This candle right here is 3315. So as soon as I see 3316, I trigger my hotkeys. I'm going to press play right now so you can see it happen in real time, how quickly it happens. So here is 3316. I trigger my hotkeys. You could tell by that flash, and there I'm in the position. So it all happens that quickly. And then usually I drag my stop up to the appropriate level. I moved it kind of to a rough level, but the stock was running so fast that I wanted to make sure to calculate my profit target because I didn't want to miss the opportunity for the price to hit my profit target. And I screwed up a little bit this morning because I forgot to open up my 2-hour calculator, which you can download from the Facebook trading group by the same name, Trading Armor. So there's my profit target, 33.90. It's always twice my risk. So it only went to 33.70 there, so I didn't miss the chance for it to hit my target. And now CLOV is now giving me a pullback. Oh, and then I moved my stop loss up to the appropriate level. So that trade's taken care of. I don't have to worry about it. It's going to run itself at this point. Now DDD, this was an interesting stock. I noticed on the screener that it met my volume criteria, but by the time it did, and it also met the daily MA criteria, it had already triggered an entry which I missed. So the only way I could enter the stock at that point is if it comes back down to my desired entry. I just missed my entry on CLOV. We'll go over that in just a second. So it has to come down and hit the price where I would have entered, but it must do so without hitting the profit target. So that's what I was looking for over here, is for it to come down. And then CLOV, I was waiting for it to break the high of this candle. So it does it right here. Let me just go back to where I triggered the entry. It's coming up right here. I think I was waiting for, yeah, 12 something, 1238. So there I saw the 1238. I was a little bit slow on that one, but you can see as soon as I triggered my hotkeys, I got in, and I got in exactly where I wanted to. Now moving my stop up to 1 cent below the previous candle. And then again using the 2-hour calculator to calculate my profit target. 1292. Then I move the profit target in place. And that's it. That trade is done with. I don't have to do anything. And I kind of come back to DDD. Now that I look back, there is one other entry I may have been able to take, but I don't think it would have been triggered anyway. Let me just go to that chart real quick. Let me pause that video. Let's look at DDD on my charts page. This thing ended up running real nice, but I missed the entry, so sometimes that's going to happen. Yeah, the only other possibility, because if I would have gotten in here and gotten stopped out by this wick, I'm not sure if that would have happened or not. Then the next entry would have been after this. Well, actually, it would have been after this high was broken. So let's see, the high here is 3102. So after this was broken and then pulled back. So there may have been an entry that I could have taken, but you know, sometimes when you're in the middle of it, I'm just trying to follow my rules, and one of my rules says that if I missed my entry, then I can't take it if my profit target, my would-be profit target was hit or my stop loss was hit. And it did get hit eventually, and I was hoping for it to come down to this level before it got hit, and it didn't, so I missed that trade. And that's okay. Still a winning day. And you're going to miss a lot more opportunities than you get when you're day trading, that's for sure. So let's go back to the video. See what happened with the trades we were in. And then fuel cell also met my screener criteria. Oh, so CLOV just got hit. I missed it. So let's just watch that in real time. There's 1287. 1290. Yeah, there we go. So we got filled. It should tell me here, maybe, that I got filled at 1292. I can show you in the orders. And then once that happens, according to my plan, if I get hit, if a 2-hour target gets hit, then I stop taking trades. So if one trade goes to 2-hour or you get stopped out of 3 trades, do not place any more trades no matter what. And that's just good practice because let's say you make a 2-hour trade and then you start placing other trades, even if they meet your criteria, they look good, they start failing. Now you're eating away at your profits. How do you think you're going to feel? I feel like an idiot when I do that because, look, I've already had a winning trade. I already know I'm going to be green on the day, and now it just seems greedy to go back for more, hoping you get more. And then if you don't get more, if you end up red on the day, you feel really dumb because you were already green on the day and you gave it back. So at this point, I don't put in any more trades, even if something meets my criteria. This is where I'm just going back to my SPXL trade, since now I know I'm pretty much done with the trading. Day trading for the day, and I just adjust my stop loss to the appropriate level on that trade. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm just watching the FUBO trade. And on that one I got stopped out. So the other one hit 2R, and this one was stopped out at minus 1R, so that means I still made 1R on the day. So it's still a profitable day, and that's really all you could ask for when you're day trading. If this was the first trade to get stopped out, then I would be looking for a re-entry, but that wasn't the case. So that's pretty much it for the day trading for the day. I'll show you the spreadsheet right now. So this is today, 50% win rate. Again, we're not trading for P&L right now. I'm just trading one share on every single trade because it's just test trading. We're testing the market open with mid caps using my strategy, and we have to get to 100 trades before we know whether or not it's profitable. Right now, we are, I need to change this to green, or I guess white is fine because it's a 33% win rate. Let me just undo that for now because I don't want to see that 0.333 there. And we've taken 8 trades so far. the actual win rate of all the trades is 37.5, so we're above break even. This is just the average of these numbers, so that's not really accurate for the actual trading. So this is the number of trades we've taken, 8 trades, and the number of trades we won, 3 trades, so 3 divided by 8, and then that gives us the win rate of 37.5%. And then if I remove all of the error trades, and there's also 2 trades that I took yesterday that were both red, which I've added something to my plan that will not allow me to take trades like that anymore. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So this was basically the setup of the RAVN stock yesterday that I took trade on because it did meet all of my criteria at that point. But you see this huge gap over here. It went from like $38 up to $56 in the pre-market. Whenever that happens, those trades almost never work out, the ABCD trades at the open. So I just decided to make it a rule that if I see something like that that just kind of has this huge gap in the pre-market or after hours, that not to touch it. So that's what that is. And then that allowed me to outline those in blue and then remove them from the 1% without errors and glitches, and also includes kind of anything that doesn't meet my current plan. So right now, all of the trades that I would take based on my current plan and without errors, this is the win rate, 60%. And then the average of all the numbers is 48.75%. So that's just kind of an arbitrary calculation there to maybe give you a more realistic idea of what the win rate might be. And remember that 33% is break even with this all or nothing strategy, so we're already profitable with this trading system. For now, it's only 8 trades in, so it doesn't really mean much. We really need to get to 100 trades before we know if it works or not. But so far, so good. And let me know if you have any questions about this strategy or the trades or anything else, and I'll get back to you in the comment sections. As always, go into every single trade with a plan. Follow your plan no matter what. Take your stop losses, honor your profit targets, and in the long run, you should be green. Take care.